This is not an unforeseen outcome. They now each get what they desire without having to share the spoils with us.
We'll just see about that. All we have to do is guess which spear is truly Odin's. That will open the barrier.
Can you use your power of mind control to get the elf to choose for us?
It is all too simple for the master of magic. Go, elf. Choose a spear for your master, Baron Mordo.
An unfortunate outcome.
How did you get here? You shouldn't have been able to cross the bridge.
Evidence suggests differently. Let us battle then.
Doctor Strange. Magneto. Ghost Rider. Ms. Marvel. Hawkeye. Iron Man. Captain America.
Avengers!
We're on the clock, people. Let's roll.
Got it.
My. What an unexpected surprise. But don't you know, it's not safe up here on Raven's Peak. At least not for the likes of you. Sorry, but I'm not exactly sure what's happened to Daddy Dearest. You see, Dr. Doom has him. I seek to take control of the destroyer armor, but I require 4 god swords to free it from its prison of ice. It is a magical shell created by Odin. The wearer's consciousness is pulled inside, leaving their body outside in a frozen state. The destroyer armor is so powerful that even the mighty Thor cannot defeat it. I invite you to do your best, but know this. I will possess the destroyer armor.
I'm almost dead. Help!
Wait till I have enough power.
No. Any knowledge you gain would be helpful. All right, Fury out.
I can't lift that. That's too heavy.
Welcome back. Affirmative. Good luck, and watch yourselves. Welcome back. Affirmative. Good luck, and watch.
Got it.
Got it. Right.
All right.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
All right.
Right. You did an excellent job.
Thank you for doing what I could never have accomplished alone. You should know by now that deception is my greatest weapon. You never teleported back to Valhalla. You're in the land of my making. Yes, and now I will take possession of the destroyer armor and crush the life from you.
Am I dead? Why does heaven smell like a wet dog? Oh wait, never mind.
I am Uatu the Watcher. I prevented your deaths, for you are needed to save this universe. Listen closely, mortals. Dr. Doom's unrestrained use of Odin's power will soon tear the fabric of reality beyond repair. I have broken my sacred vow to only observe, so that I may give you this one chance to save your world.
Who can stand against the power of Odin? Even gods of mighty Asgard have fallen.
Doom's power seems unlimited, but you must know a way to stop him.
Yes, there is a chance, but it will be difficult. First, you must obtain the Makran Crystal, a Shi'ar gem of fantastic power. Next, you must acquire another object of great power, and it will take all your strength and skill. You must face the World Eater known as Galactus.
Greetings. I am Uatu, the Watcher.
And this is Atalan, the moon-based home of the Inhumans. He believes he has, but I saved you at the last possible moment. Though I have vowed to never interfere with earthly affairs, the danger is too great for me to stand idly by. Dr. Doom's misuse of Odin's power is tearing the fabric of reality, and you are the only ones who can defeat him. You must steal Odin's powers away from him, and to do that, you must acquire 2 items from the vast reaches of outer space. The first item needed is a shard of the Makran crystal, located in the Shi'ar Empire. For more information on this mission, talk to the one called Black Widow. Should you wish to leave immediately, talk to the creature known as Lockjaw.
Welcome to Atalan. I think you will find it most interesting. As you have already heard from Uatu, to defeat Dr. Doom, you must acquire a shard of the Makran crystal. It is currently located on a capital ship of the Shi'ar Empire. Luckily, we are acquainted with the Shi'ar, and they should be willing to part with the crystal. They are an alien spacefaring race, whose empire spans entire galaxies and incorporates thousands of different species. The vast realm is ruled by a hereditary leader known as the Empress. While the Shi'ar look very similar to humans, there are differences due to the fact that they evolved from birds. The current ruler is Lilandra, a wise and noble leader. She has had dealings with Earth before, most notably the X-Men. Leader, Professor Xavier, was at one time her consort. Over the years, there has been trouble for the Shi'ar throne. Lilandra's brother, Diken, almost destroyed the Empire during his reign, and Deathbird, Lilandra's sister, has made several attempts to seize control for herself. Quite well. Cyclops' father, Chris Summers, first encountered the Shi'ar when they attacked his plane and took him away from Earth. Eventually, he escaped and formed the Starjammers. The Starjammers are a group of convicts who engaged in space piracy during the reign of Diken. Once Lilandra came into power, they became friends of the Shi'ar Empire, and now engage in more legal forms of business. You are very welcome.
Thor. Storm. The Human Torch.
Air Force.
Blade. Iron Man. The Hulk. Elektra. Hawkeye. Cyclops. Nightcrawler. Spider-Woman. Deadpool. The Thing. Spider-Man. Captain America. Luke Cage. Invisible Woman. Mr. Fantastic. Daredevil.
Venom. Ghost Rider.
Scorchers!
Now for some excitement.
On behalf of Black Bolt, monarch of my people, welcome to Atalan. My name is Crystal. I would remind you not to attempt conversation with Black Bolt. His vocal power is so immense that he could destroy half of this city with a whisper. I have a question for you. My sister Medusa had traveled to Earth in search of the ultimate nullifier to defeat Dr. Doom. But we haven't heard from Medusa in quite some time, and we aren't certain where she might have gone for the device. She's either at the Baxter Building, SHIELD headquarters, or Muir Island. Would you mind asking Dr. Pym where the ultimate nullifier is being kept?
Greetings, humans. I'm Triton. It is good to see you. Well, I must admit to a certain affinity for your kind, and I have faith you will be able to help us locate Medusa. I am an advisor to Black Bolt, and I was also one of the first Inhumans to leave the confines of Atalan. Unfortunately, that led to my capture by a film crew. Eventually, and because of that incident, Atalan was transported to the Himalayas, and sometime after that we moved to our current location on the Moon. We prefer to avoid contact with humans. Not that we fear you. Rather, we fear your ignorance and your suspicion of that which is different. Over time, your kind would have sought to attack us. That, plus the fact that your pollution of the air has made Earth's atmosphere all but unbreathable for us. I was there all those long decades ago when a ship of yours, the Lusitania, was sunk. At first, I was sickened that your kind could commit such an atrocity. I was about to depart when I heard your people's cries for help. I knew I couldn't leave them to drown. Unfortunately, I was only able to save one young boy named Billy. But since that day, I felt somewhat of an obligation to help your kind. You're quite welcome.
Hey, Crystal. You're looking really good.
It's good to see you too, Johnny. It's been a while.
Yeah, about that, I've been meaning to call, but the Fantastic Four was off in the negative zone for a while, and now there's this thing with the Masters of Evil trying to take over the world, and...
Don't worry, Johnny. I'm not angry. I realize you have other interests, just as I do.
Oh, wait a second, other interests? What other interests? Look, I promise, as soon as we save the world, you and I are going out. And you won't have to pay for anything this time.
Humans in the council chamber of Atalan. Never thought I'd see the day. But these are strange times indeed, seeing as how you are our only hope of finding Medusa. I suppose I should welcome you. My name is Gorgon, and I am the Minister of War for the royal family. You're welcome.
I've never been so glad to lay eyes on my own kind. I'd heard you were dead. We're helpless. Doom shrugged off every attempt we've made, and we've hit his castle with everything we've got. Small tactical teams, stealth bombers, laser-guided missiles. Heck, we even tried the new gamma bombs. Nothing slows him down. Yeah, the X-Men and several other teams made a direct attack on Castle Doom. He beat them all, even Professor Xavier. I've never seen anything like it. What worries me most is Dr. Doom's just starting to learn about his powers. What's he going to do once he gains full control? I wish I had better news.
Hi, Black Bolt. Don't you worry about Medusa. I'm sure she'll turn up and she'll be just fine.
goes against my pledge is... I am Watu. I fight. We are you...
Welcome to Attilan. As you have already heard from it is... They are an alien while the current over quite well. The star... Yes. It was given to them a short time ago. The secure... You are...
Welcome to Attilan. This is Attilan. But now, we don't have much. Yes. By defeating Thor's father with the Twilight Sword and then taking him to the top of Raven's Spire, Doom knew he could steal Odin's power. It's useless to fight him in our current condition. So, we're going to do exactly. It was for a short time, but after the attack... You're welcome. You'll be traveling to the Shi'ar Empire for this next mission. It's located in a galaxy in another part of the universe. Once there, you'll need to lay hands on a shard of the Makran crystal.
Will the Shi'ar be willing to part with it?
The crystal is very important to the Shi'ar, but we're good friends with their ruler, Lilandra. I don't think she'll mind giving it to us, especially once she learns how important it is in stopping Dr. Doom.
You X-Men are pretty well connected. You've even got buddies in other galaxies.
Xavier's the one who's close to Lilandra. They used to be good friends. Really good friends, if you catch my meaning.
Ooh, guess that means Lilandra of a queen.
You can say that again, bub.
What is the Shi'ar Empire?
It's an ancient kingdom that spans entire galaxies and consists of thousands of different civilizations.
Are they peaceful?
They have had their periods of upheaval, usually due to struggles within the royal family. But for the most part, yes.
What exactly is this Makran crystal?
It houses a gateway into a universe filled with neutron stars. The power available there is beyond measure.
I can see how that would be useful in defeating Dr. Doom.
All right then. Get to Shi'ar and locate Lilandra as fast as you can. Once you've convinced her to give you the crystal, get back here pronto. Good luck.
Surrender immediately!
Well, well, well. What brings my fellow man to this distant galaxy? Don't you know? There's been a coup. Deathbird has taken the throne from her sister, Lilandra. Then you should be very motivated to see Lilandra back on the throne, because Deathbird certainly won't give you anything other than life in prison.
Hold on!
Remember, the only way to activate a force field is to find the console that operates it. Lilandra's a good friend of mine, and when a friend's in need, I make it a practice to lend a hand. Because heaven knows, there's been times when I needed help. Now come on, I can see you kids are gonna need a little help, so I'll travel a ways with you. Our first order of business is to get across this fighter bay in one piece.
I rather enjoyed that, yes.
You don't got the energy for that. With this loser. I'm running out of health fast. What's the matter? Couldn't take the heat? Yes. Score another one for me.
Chance against the God of Thunder.
I need more power to do that.
Yes. Okay by me. Things getting a little hot for you?
Take out the enemy.
your command. I lack the power to do that. This fiend. Remain near me.
Sure thing.
Weak, evil one. Stay close.
No problem.
Remain near me.
No problem. Score another one for me.
Okay, friend. Now that you're in engineering, I need you to stop finding.
Victory for Asgard!
Ready? 3, there. Intrude!
Got it.
Yes. for me.
By the power of Asgard! This victory for Asgard!
You got it.
Doctor Strange. Magneto. Dr. Doom.
His maker.
Ms. Marvel.
Moon Knight. His maker.
Ms. Marvel. Sabretooth. Venom. Mr. Fantastic.
Natural leaders!
Storm. Luke Cage. Spider-Man. Wolverine. The Human Torch. The Hulk. Elektra. Hawkeye.
His maker.
Cyclops.
Natural leaders!
Nightcrawler. Spider-Woman. Deadpool. Cyclops.
Natural leaders!
Do not hesitate to act!
Victory is mine!
Go. Leave now, and I will not harm you. I am honor-bound to serve the Empress of Shi'ar, and that is Empress Deathbird. She has given me orders to destroy all invaders. Though it pains me, Lilandra is no longer on the throne. I take commands only from Empress Deathbird. Now please, go, or I shall be forced to use violence. Very well then. You leave me no...